You're listening to Thunder Country 98.3. The Pratt Greenbacks are on the court. Now, here's the voice of the Greenbacks, Cody Eastis.
Welcome to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show live here on Thunder Country. A Monday afternoon as we kick off this 2026 Hoisington Winter Jam. It'll be the Lady Greenbacks up first, set to take on the high seed in this tournament in the Ellenwood Eagles, and the Greenbacks just in action here Friday night in this same gymnasium as they played Hoisington, and now a similar landscape right back on the same court. This time it'll be against the 10-0 Ellenwood Eagles, so the Lady Greenbacks need a quick bounce back after that loss to Hoisington on Friday night. That's a quick one to bounce back from. It was a one-point game, 42-41. The Lady Greenbacks looked like they may have been able to pull that one off, and then it just didn't come through at the end. Like we've seen so many times, though, you've got to turn around. You've got to be ready to play as they've got a busy week ahead of them now.
Yeah, going back to last Friday night, one thing that I did like seeing from the girls was in the fourth quarter, they did not give up. You know, they were going down going into the fourth quarter, 8 points, I believe, and it took them a little bit to get going, but they fought back and had it tied up with a couple minutes left, and just fell short by one. But it was good to see that the girls fought all the way to the end, and they're going to need to carry that over to tonight because they're getting ready to play a very talented Ellenwood Eagles team.
You know, when they matched up against this Eagle team last season, it was in the second round as the Greenbacks picked up a win in their opening game of the Winter Jam, and then would go on to play Ellenwood in round two and played them really close. It was a 4-point game last year, 36-40 was that score. And one of the things you noticed on that Ellenwood roster last year was how young they were. A lot of sophomores and even a few freshmen in that starting lineup for Coach Maxwell. And all of those players now back again for Coach Maxwell with another year of experience. And you can see 10-0 on their record. Those games last season of those young girls finished 19-3 on the season, so still had a lot of success, but a year under your belt, they've just gotten that much better and bring a 10-0 record into this ball game this afternoon.
Yeah, they made a pretty deep run into the playoffs last year in Ellenwood. Like I said, looking at the roster, they're really junior heavy right now. So and those girls have been playing since they've been freshmen. So they are going to be an experienced bunch that has played a lot of ball together. And like I said, also has some postseason experience that pays off, and also coming off of an undefeated volleyball season. So that just kind of shows you how talented this group is.
Some athletes out there on the court, and when you look at them and the way that their last season went, the year before that I can't help but think that's what we're seeing with this Greenback team now. You see all these young girls out there on the court for Coach Troyan and this Greenback team, and this is what this Ellenwood team had the year before and the year prior to that, and now a 10-0 season with those girls with multiple years of starting experience. That's the future. That's what you're hoping these tough games that the Greenbacks have played through, and some of them they've come up short in a season that, you know, has to have some patience to go with it. You're hoping down the road, down these seasons, it turns into what this Ellenwood program has now put together with those young girls getting a lot of minutes early in their career.
That's right. You know, like I said, it's those growing pains. We've talked about it all the time, and the girls have been close. You know, they've had a lot of games where it's come down to the fourth quarter, and you know, they ended up losing them, but it just goes to show you, you know, a couple more pieces. You get Ellie Schmidt and Kate Jackson back, just a couple more players out there with, you know, just being able to give girls breaks and rotate and everything. It could pay dividends in the long run. Like I said, they're close. It's just now getting over the hump.
Yep, and it's going to be a busy week for Coach Troyan and this Lady Greenback team. Second time kind of with that tournament format this season. We had the Cheney tournament before the Christmas break where you got a taste of that busy week, that 3-game rigorous schedule, and now you've got to do it again here at Hoisington with this Ellenwood matchup, the first one. Now the women's side of thing, it's an odd pool, only 7 teams in the girls' side, so not a true tournament format if you don't win this first game.
It kind of goes to a round robin in the second round on the consolation side of the bracket if you lose the opening round, so you'll just automatically play the other 2 that lose later on today and play Thursday, Friday, and if you win, you will play Friday, Saturday.
So the Greenbacks, the key in these formats, though, is coming out with a strong showing in Game 1.
Yeah, it all starts with the first game.
If you can pick up that Game 1 win, then it sets you up where you want to be heading into the later parts of this tournament. Had a little bit of clock issue here, so I think we're still going to get that right at 3:30 tip-off. So don't have starters yet from the Eagles. So waiting to get those through, and we'll give you those as starting lineups getting ready to come on their way.
What's your keys to the game tonight, Cody?
The girls, they've got to come out and play with them. They've got to play fast. They've got to know they're a little shorthanded as far as depth, so you're not going to get those breaks and be able to rest your legs like you see other teams do. But at this point in the season, you know that. You've got to come out and play with that kind of in the back of your mind, knowing that, hey, we've just got to give everything that we've got, play our physical style of ball down low, and hope that your shots fall from around the perimeter. Hughes will be key again tonight for the Greenbacks. If she can get started early, Greenbacks can have some success.
Yeah, one other key that I'm going to say tonight is going to have to take care of the basketball. And like we've talked about quite a bit, being undersized a little bit, they have a 6'2" player and a couple 3 5'10" players.
And that'll be a different look for Winkelpleck and Sowers down low, having to battle
to box out
against the height of, you mentioned Julie Schlesinger.
And for the Eagles, a 5'7" sophomore, number 10.
Still working through this starting lineup of the Eagles. We'll give it to you when we feel like we've got it. And we'll start with the Eagles of Ellenwood in the starting lineup. Number 5, a 5'10" senior, Reagan Widener. Number 10, a 5'7" sophomore, Meta Maxwell. Number 21, a 6'2" senior, Julie Schlesinger. And number 22, a 5'3" sophomore, Reagan Wirtz. And number 23, a 5'7" junior, Olivia Batchman. Eagles led by head coach Greg Maxwell. I believe Avery Panning in that starting lineup for the Eagles. We'll get it straight when they get out there on the court. Now time for your Lady Greenbacks. Number 11, 5'8" freshman Johanna Forsberg. Number 12, a 6' junior Dally Winkelpleck. Number 14, 5'10" freshman Laken McAllister. Number 23, a 5'8" senior Addison Sowers. And number 24, a 5'9" senior Hope Hughes. The Lady Greenbacks led by head coach Emma Stroyan, assisted by Catherine McAllister. Greenbacks once again bringing a 3-9 record, matched up against the 10-0 Eagles of Ellenwood. Now we've got starters that we can read on the board, get everything sorted out. And if you're tuning into this ball game, we've got the full broadcast on Eastus Media YouTube, as well as Facebook, and always on the Thunder Country 98.3 app. Eagles come out, win the opening tip, going right to left on your radio dial, and a quick shot does not go for Widener. Greenbacks back the other way. The Eagles wearing the home whites, and the Greenbacks in the greens. A turnover on the Greenback side. Eagles out front running, and a whistle will send Olivia Batchman to the free throw line. First stoppage of the contest.
Well, you've told or seen it the first two possessions off the tip and off the first turnover from the Greenbacks. The Ellenwood Eagles are looking to get down the court fast.
First free throw good. Second free throw, can't get that one to fall. Tipped out of bounds, it'll go to the Greenbacks. Batchman goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line.
Ellenwood coming out in a little zone press.
Greenback trouble handling it down low, and it's the Eagles that come away with it. Widener out front running, trying to go left side with the assist. Tipped away, but the Eagles keep it alive. Kick out, jump shot from the elbow. Batchman, another bucket. Puts the Eagles on top. 3-0 at the 7:12 mark. McAllister top of the key. Hughes, good look down low. Can Forsberg finish on the right side? Short gets her own rebound. Now looking to kick it out and reset. Hughes cutting to the rim. Good step through. Off the glass lay-in from Hope Hughes. Now it's the Eagles back the other way. The skip pass in the corner. Reverse it up top. Now we're looking for that post play. Schlesinger turns, squares up, and drops it in. Puts the Eagles on top 5-2. That's that post play from the height down low from Schlesinger that the Greenbacks will have to contend with this afternoon. Hughes inside the three-point rim. Jumper just off the front of the rim, and the Eagles trying to push the pace once again. Batchman out front running into the paint. Nice dump down, but the Eagles don't finish. And McAllister for the defensive board. Hughes on the other end. Shot may have been blocked, falls short. McAllister tracks it down into Winkelpleck over the rim, but she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. They'll get Meta Maxwell her first foul, and Winkelpleck to the free throw line. First shot, got it to go. Emery Myers checking into the ball game for the first time tonight. McAllister get a breather. Second shot from Winkelpleck, left side of the rim. Long rebound chased down by Widener. Work it up ahead, Maxwell. Good spin move, an open lane to the rim, and she finishes.
Little breakdown in the defense there.
Yeah, it was
not a lot of help side. They kind of all went to one side and let the left side of the lane wide open.
Good move from Maxwell, and turnover at the free throw line. Eagles another fast break opportunity. That one laid in by Batchman. She's got 5, and Coach Stroyan needs a 30-second timeout.
So far, you're seeing the turnovers causing problems for the Greenbacks and also just getting outran down the court right now. Ellenwood, every time they get the ball off of a turnover or missed shot, they are running and gunning and getting down the court, and that's something that you're going to have to adjust to and just get back.
Yeah, you can tell they're athletic, and when they see any court in front of them trying to get out and run, take advantage of any loose ball, they've got multiple players streaking down the court, and you know if you're the Greenbacks now at this point, you've got to get back.
Yeah.
You cannot take your time getting back on defense because they're going to beat you to the bucket.
Yeah, and you know, one thing I've noticed so far is the girls are getting back to a certain spot and stopping. You got to get back to the lane and stop the ball first.
So 5:28 to play. Eagles on top 9-3 in this opening ball game of the 2026 Hoisington Winter Jam. Eagles on top. Forsberg top of the key. Back to Hughes, looking for Sowers down low, but jumped in front of by Maxwell. She comes away with the steal. Now pushing up ahead to Widener. Into the paint to Schlesinger. Kick out and puts it on the court. Maxwell, tough shot, got it to fall. Eagles on a 6-0 run now after that bucket from Meta Maxwell. Has them on top 11-3, 4:55 to play here in the first. Off the hands of Sowers, out of bounds.
Check in for the Eagles, number 2, Eleanor Joyner, number 22, Reagan Lawrence.
Substitutions for the Eagles as Eleanor Joyner checks into the ball game. Joyner on the right side, Schlesinger trying to post up Sowers down low. Greenbacks come away with a steal into the hands of Winkelpleck. She'll find Hughes on the outlet. Myers trapped in the corner and a walk, trying to work through that pressure, couldn't step through it. Another turnover on the Greenbacks. Eagles get it in now, the kick out, 3-point bucket, falls short, rebound fought for, Sowers rips it away for the Greenbacks. Eagles aggressive with that double team. Soon as the Greenbacks get across the half-court mark. Forsberg, a low pass to Hughes at her feet, chased out of bounds, and the Greenbacks caught a break there as Widener was trying to track it down and it slipped off her fingers.
Eagles, number 4, Ayla Ritchie, number 10, Meta Maxwell, number 12, Reese Stickman.
Couple substitutions for Coach Maxwell. Forsberg, top of the key, and tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, there's not a lot of aggression from the Greenbacks right now. That's a couple balls that have just kind of went out of bounds that they could have went and grabbed. Unfortunately for us, both of them have went our way.
Yeah, those are balls,
but those are ones that if the Ellenwood wants them, they can go get them.
You don't want to take the chance on them.
Yeah.
Hughes, top of the key, picks the dribble up, needs some help. Myers comes out, provides it. Now Myers off the screen from Sowers. Back out to Forsberg. Forsberg peeling around, nothing there. Needs some help. Tipped out of her hands. Hughes comes to help in the corner. Forsberg, open look. Now she'll fire. Shot falls short into the hands of the Eagles. Pushing the pace back the other way. Maxwell trying to split the defense as they try to get set, and she'll go to the free throw line after drawing the hard foul. Another thing to note, we didn't in pregame, no shot clock in this gym here at Hoisington, so both teams.
I don't think Ellenwood needs it.
No, they play a pretty fast pace. Sowers gets called for the foul for the Greenbacks, her first. Maxwell at the free throw line with 3:16 to play here in the first quarter. First free throw off the front of the rim does not go.
I believe this Ellenwood team is averaging 67 points a ball game, and you can see why.
They've had some high-scoring contests, put up 95 points in a contest against Chase. Maxwell 0-2 at the free throw line. Can the Greenbacks do something with this possession? Forsberg, shot contested, and again, off of the Eagles, I believe. No, they're going to say
off
last touched by a Greenback, so it'll go to the Eagles. Batchman will check back into the ball game. The lone bucket from Hope Hughes early in this quarter, and a free throw from Dally Winkelpleck are the only points the Greenbacks have managed to score. And the Eagles on top 11-3, under 3 minutes to go now here in this first quarter. Eagles work it right side into the corner. Didn't like the look, comes back and resets with Maxwell. Maxwell does a good job orchestrating the offense, and a nice look down low for Ritchie. Falls just short. Greenbacks trying to get out front and run of their own. Winkelpleck right side. Needs some help in the corner, tied up, and another steal. Ritchie comes away with it. Myers with the foul in the backcourt.
Might not have been a bad foul. There was two Eagles out front running.
Number 3, Emery Myers. Her first, team third.
This Ellenwood team not short on depth as they've played a lot of players in this first quarter. 9 players have already made their way onto the court for the Eagles. A 3-point bucket on the way from Maxwell. Doesn't go, gets her own rebound. Put back from the left side. Sowers pulls it down this time. Up ahead to Forsberg. Forsberg, center of the court, finds Myers left side. Myers step through, off the board, but does not go, and now it's the Eagles out front running. Batchman uncontested, right side of the rim, but too strong. Saved inbounds to Myers. Greenbacks got away with one there. Score remains 11-3, 1:41 to play in this first quarter. Myers sets up, top of the key, picks up the dribble. Maxwell closes the distance. Comes near side to Forsberg. And a travel by Myers, a little stutter step, couldn't slow herself down. Another turnover for the Greenbacks. Schlesinger and Widener will check back into the ballgame for the Eagles.
Ellenwood is really patient on the offensive side when they don't have a fast break. They really work it around the perimeter, looking inside, which they should with the height advantage.
Greenbacks playing a 1-3-1 zone now, trying to defend this Ellenwood team, and the shot pulled down by Forsberg, but has to wrestle away the loose ball. Ends up in the hands of Bryn Widener, and a look at the rim. She'll go back to the free throw line.
That would be Forsberg's second.
Pick up her second foul, 4th team foul at the 60-second mark here for the Greenbacks. First free throw falls. Widener gets her first point of the night at the free throw line. Eagles on top 12-3. She'll have one more. Second free throw, that one goes as well. 2 of 2 at the free throw line for Widener. 13-3 your score. Eagles on an 8-0 run. 50 seconds to play here in this first quarter. McAllister on the right side. Nearly loses it, top of the key, back to Hughes. Hughes going to pass on that three-point look, dribble in, find Winklepleck. Tough shot for Winklepleck. Comes up empty. Coming back the other way is Widener. Down low to Schlesinger. And a whistle will go the Greenback way. We're going to get a foul called. Schlesinger will pick up her first.
Kind of went over the back on the backside box out.
Eagles showing full court pressure. Now back off, just going to play full man pressure against the Greenbacks. It'll be Hughes across Cardinal logo. Picked up by Batchman. Myers dribble into the corner, now back out, nothing there. Needs some help after picking that dribble up and tipped away, looking for McAllister. Panning got a hand on that.
Check in the Eagles, number 2.
How many have they subbed in so far? 10, they're at 10 now?
10 players get minutes in this first quarter. Just a stark contrast to what this Greenback
4 seconds
roster
left.
has. Short clock, can the Greenbacks get a shot off? Hughes not aware of it, doesn't get a shot off, and we close out the first quarter. Greenbacks trail 13-3. Stick around, second quarter action when we return here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable, pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks held to 3 points in that first quarter. One bucket from Hope Hughes and Winklepleck with a free throw at the line. But at some point, you're going to need Hughes to get going and not be afraid to fire from beyond the arc. McAllister left side. Good take, but blocked by the length of Schlesinger at the baseline. Just tough to go into that height that is Schlesinger. Now the Eagles and Maxwell on the other end, looking for Schlesinger down low. Underneath the rim, has to get rid of it. Kick out, Maxwell gonna try a three. Rattles around the rim, does not fall. And on the court, fighting for it, a jump ball will be the call that'll stay with the Eagles.
Yeah, I like the aggressive play from McAllister on that last take. Just when you're going up against 6'2" is tough, but I like the aggressiveness.
Maxwell to inbounds on the baseline. Corner three on the way for Widener, and it drops. And the lead extends for the Eagles, 16-3. Greenbacks have just not found an answer for the onslaught of this Eagle team. Now up ahead of the defense, McAllister at the rim, too strong. Can't finish underneath. What a good look. Just couldn't execute. And the Eagles not slowing down, coming back, pushing the pace on the other end. Baseline jumper, rolls around the rim and falls into the hands of Hughes, and I believe they'll get Schlesinger for her second.
I think they're going to call that on Hughes. Yeah.
They do get that on Hope Hughes. It looked like that ball fell right into her hands, and it was Schlesinger coming in late.
Got to watch the corner.
So Hughes will pick up her first foul. Possession remains with the Eagles. Working Schlesinger down low, can't finish. Gets her own putback, and that one goes. Now can the Greenbacks get by this full court pressure of the Eagles? McAllister double teamed. Needs some help, tipped out of bounds. 10-second count, doesn't reset.
It does not on an out of bounds ball. Say they probably have 4 to 5 seconds probably to get it across the half court.
McAllister working it across half court. Gets across safely, but still has to deal with the defense.
Hughes in the corner for three.
And there she goes. Hope Hughes knocks it down. Her first three-point bucket of the night. Makes it an 18-6 ball game. The Greenbacks came into this ball game 32 made three-point buckets, and Hughes added another one to the Ham auction. Buckets for Booster Club with that big one there. Maxwell comes back and gets it. Now swings things back the other way. Top of the key, Maxwell gives it right back to Batchman. Batchman looking for Schlesinger in that mismatch down low, but Schlesinger not able to finish. And it goes off the hands of the Eagles. Forsberg going to check in after getting a breather. Now gives Sowers a bit of a break. Hughes picks it up, double team coming. McAllister across half court. Kick back out to Forsberg. Into the corner. Myers going to try a three-point bucket. That one falls short. Winkelpleck trying to keep it alive, but throws it into the hands of Maxwell, and a foul on the court. They're going to get McAllister her first. Good look from Emery Myers, just not able to knock it down.
Her first, team second.
Into the elbow, kick back out. Widener now top of the key. Maxwell, come back to Widener. This is that patience that Eagles offense is able to show. Looking for Schlesinger down low. She's got to kick it back out. Continue to work it around the perimeter. Maxwell going to try a three-point shot. In and out of the rim. McAllister there for the defensive board, up ahead to Forsberg. Greenbacks get the offense called out. Forsberg sets it up. McAllister top of the key, back to Hughes. Hughes, the pump fake, dribble drive, baseline, tough shot. Well defended. On the backside rebound, it's the Eagles. McAllister able to get a hand on that, punch it out of bounds, slow things down, and some substitutions coming for Coach Maxwell and the Eagles. Stickney will check back in to the ball game.
It's like a never-ending revolving door.
Boy, it is. They've got a lot of players that make their way in and out of this lineup for Coach Maxwell. And 4:37 to play. Coach Maxwell going to take a 30-second timeout. His Eagles lead at 18-6. Hughes with 5 of the Greenbacks' 6 points. Nobody else able to get going. A lot of it's from the defense of this Eagle team. Really in your face, up-tempo, double team, just everywhere on the court from the inbounds, the full length of the court.
They do not play a marshmallow defense. They play an uptight, in your face, and very aggressive defense.
Greenbacks got to figure out a way to contend with it. Seen some success. Once again, talked with Coach Troy, and I think off the air after one of these post games, though, the amount of buckets right around the rim that you see don't go in for this Greenback team.
And some of that is fatigue, you know.
It's
just hard, but it's one of those.
You feel rushed against a defense like this. You feel like the pressure's coming. Sometimes you have more time than you think. But Eagle ball coming out of the timeout, and the ball over the head of Maxwell. That one sails into the bleachers.
So far in the second quarter here, I do feel like the Greenbacks have settled down on defense and have kind of slowed them down a little bit.
Feel a little more comfortable, like they've adjusted to the pressure. Hughes top of the key to Forsberg. Forsberg to Hughes. Hughes, three-point bucket falls. Hope Hughes, another big three-point bucket, her second of the quarter. Cuts the lead to 9 for the Eagles. 18-9 your score, 4:05 to play. Thought the Eagles were going to try to answer from beyond the arc, but a dribble drive in the paint for Reese Stickney puts the Eagles back on top, 20-9. Hughes comes right side to Forsberg. Maxwell backing off on the defense into the hands of McAllister now. See if they can free Hughes up to test that hot hand. Myers working off the screen. Back to Forsberg. Just nothing open here for the Greenbacks, and Forsberg knew it. Got into the air with nothing intended to do with it. Once you left your feet, well, you got to have intention when you leave your feet of knowing what you're going to do with the ball. And that time, Forsberg just a little ahead of herself. And a turnover for the Greenbacks. Now on the other end, Widener gonna draw the whistle.
I believe they got Hope Hughes will be her second personal. Third team foul for Pratt.
Bryn Widener will go to the free throw line where she went 2 of 2 in the first quarter. And that one goes as well. Sowers will check back into the ball game for Hughes. Second free throw on the way. That one does not fall. First miss at the free throw line for Widener today. Forsberg running the offense with Hughes getting a breather. Myers trying to go back to Forsberg, but Maxwell jumps in front of it. Looking the other side of the way for the runner, but overthrows her. Eagles chase it down and will reset the offense. Into the paint, Ritchie, kick out, and a travel by Ritchie. Good job by the Greenbacks to recover on that transition opportunity for the Eagles there. 2:45 to play here in the second quarter. 21-9 your score, Eagles on top. And this game one opener of the Winter Classic. Just an unforced error by Forsberg that time.
Yeah, just that ball pressure is just not making any pass easy.
The turnover goes back to the Eagles. Trying to get the ball down low. Stickney and a jump ball going to go to the Greenbacks. McAllister on the floor with the hustle, getting her hands on that one.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 3, Bennett Jacobs.
Bennett Jacobs will check into the ball game. They'll start at far side, McAllister. Sowers now comes out to get it. Forsberg looking for Winklepleck at the elbow. Found her. Can Winklepleck fight through the double team? Has to kick back out to Forsberg. Greenbacks settle down. Find Myers in the corner.
Got it.
Down the three-point bucket.
Good ball movement there, and a good job by Winklepleck keeping her composure. Gonna have to get back.
Eagles with that quick pressure, getting the ball back up the court. They move it up the court so quickly. Again, caught the Greenbacks off guard.
Oh, man, they got Forsberg for her third personal.
Johanna Forsberg picks up her third, the 158 mark here in the second quarter. Hughes comes back to the scorer's table. And at the free throw, Marie Stickney knocks her first down.
In for the Eagles, number 21, Julius Messenger.
Second free throw on the way. Stickney knocks them both down. She goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line.
Number 23, Olivia Batchman.
Greenbacks now trail by 11, 23-12. And the three-point shot came alive this quarter for the Greenbacks. They've knocked down 3. They could use another 1 or 2 to close out this first half. Hughes back into the ball game. She's got the hand to do it. Putting it on the court this time. Left side, good finish at the rim for Hope Hughes. She's got 10 points, leads all scorers, has the Greenbacks down 9. Maxwell top of the key for the Eagles. Gets it right back. Now goes left side. Greenback defense switches, and a man-to-man defense here. Kick out, Maxwell thought about the 3. I'm gonna dribble in, into coverage, and Myers comes away with it. Sowers has to chase it down. Greenbacks trying to keep it alive in the hands of McAllister. Now they can slow down, set up the offense. 1:05 to play here in the second quarter. Myers, Winklepleck around the perimeter, dribble drive to the elbow. Kick it back out. Sowers trying to set up. Out Schlesinger down low on the block. Sowers with an opportunity, but it'll be Winklepleck.
Good take by Winklepleck.
Good take and a great finish.
Gallery, Winklepleck.
38 seconds to play here in the second quarter.
Got to help side on the big.
That time,
Yep.
you saw it. Schlesinger just able to get behind the Greenback defense and no help on the backside. Was able to just turn, look, and finish. Myers comes out on the right wing. Goes back to Winkelpleck. Schlesinger has a hand on it now out front running. Winkelpleck defends, but too much contact and the bucket falls.
Yeah, that's the patented run beside them down the court instead of opening your hips up and getting in front of them. You know, it's just like an antler deer trying to run. You got to just open and go and get in front of them and stop the ball.
So Schlesinger will go to the free throw line. Knocks it down for the three-point play.
Eagles number 5, Reagan White.
Schlesinger with 9 on the night. Greenback's a short clock here, under 8. Hughes trying to get across half court to Sowers, under 3. Hughes gets it back, gonna get a shot off with the left hand, gets sent to the court, no whistle. And after one half of play, Eagles on top by 12, 28-16. in this Game 1 opener of the Winter Jam. We'll be back Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show when we return.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
When it comes to real estate, folks want to work with someone they know and trust. I'm John Hamm with Hamm Auction and Real Estate. Whether you're buying a home, selling land, or thinking about an auction, Kevin and I take the time to walk you through every step. No pressure, just honest local advice. We're proud supporters of the Pratt High Greenbacks and proud to be a part of this community. Give me a call at 620-450-7481 or Kevin at 620-770-2381. Hamm Auction and Real Estate, local knowledge you can trust.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Now joined by head coach Chris Batten. His boys set to take on Minneapolis after this ladies tip-off. Coach, you guys come in as the high seed, the favorite into this tournament. 11-1 you bring into this. Now Minneapolis, you played them last year, caused you a little trouble out of the gate down in the first quarter, and then kind of turned things on in the way that we know you're capable of doing. In a busy week, that's not easy, that's not hard to do, is to come out a little sluggish sometimes. How do you prevent the boys from doing that today?
Well, we got to bring our own energy. I think that's the big thing. Last year we were kind of just that early game.
Yeah.
There's no energy in the gym, and so we talked a lot about that. We got to bring our own hype, bring our own energy tonight. The other thing that we struggled with was we didn't shoot it real well early, and missed a couple open shots. So that didn't go well for us. But I think if we can just get in a rhythm early. Another thing is there's no shot clock. We're really getting kind of used to it.
Yeah.
So it's just different. So No, we gotta bring energy today and really get after it.
So something before we got going here, there's something fun at this tournament. They always have a free throw contest, and Caleb Strong, the entry for your Greenback team, he was in there last year as well. What's the thought process behind putting Strong at the line in that contest, or is there any thought process that goes into it?
He won it as a freshman, won it as a sophomore, so the pressure's on now.
Going for the three-peat, I like it.
Back defending champion.
So, hey, you got to show up, maybe. Show up.
No, that's one of those that, I don't know whether they give any type of ornament out to put in the trophy case from that free throw contest, but you got somebody to put up there. Caleb Strong's your guy to do it.
Yeah, he really does, and this is perfect for him because he gets to shoot like 15 in a row. If he can knock down a couple warm-ups, and he can kind of get in the zone and really go, and doesn't have to move off the line. So, it's kind of set up perfectly for him. So
yeah, he's one of the rhythm shooters that doesn't even take a dribble. Once the ball's passed to him,
pretty rare.
He's set and he goes.
Yeah. So some of that is when kids are struggling at the line, I take away their bounces. Get the ball to your shooting pocket, and let's get it to the set point and shoot it, because that's just anytime you're dribbling it, all that does is distract you. So that's kind of been my philosophy. And so when Caleb was a kid, we actually were working on his shot a little bit and doing some things. And I said, here, don't dribble it, just shoot it. Like, get it here, and he just
stuck ever since.
He just kind of went with it, and he's always done that. And so, it's kind of interesting how that has stuck with him over the years. He was probably 6th grade when we were doing this, So, honestly, I think it helps your rhythm if you don't dribble, because, if a kid muffs the dribble or whatever, now they're thinking about something other than shooting the free throw. And so I tell a lot of our guys, if they're struggling, it's my way. So we're going to catch the ball, we're going to put it in the shooting pocket, and then we're going to go from there. If they're knocking 70, 80% down, then
that's not something the Greenbacks have been doing from the free throw line this season.
Trust me, we've been doing a lot of work in that area. But and then you have the mental side of it, so you got to battle through that. But no, it's interesting.
Well, a three-peat on the line for Caleb Strong, so we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll be talking with you a lot this week, Coach, so always appreciate your time. Halftime.
Yep, thank you, guys.
All right, that's head coach Chris Pratt and more of the Uptown Cafe Club DS Halftime Show when we return.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors and Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff
and Jared
at Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Well, welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks in this opener of this tournament trail 28-16 after one half of play. Playing the top-seeded Ellenwood, though, 10-0 coming into this ball game, and it was a slow start for the Lady Greenbacks, 13-3 after one. Second quarter looked a lot different.
It did. I really felt like they did a good job of not letting this game get, blown way out of proportion. It's still within striking distance here in the start of this third quarter. But that first quarter, Ellenwood came out really firing, getting up and down the court, and I thought the Greenbacks did a great job of adjusting to it in the second quarter and kind of slowing them down.
Second quarter, Hughes came alive. She's got 10 on the night for the Greenbacks, 8 of those in that second quarter. Winkelpleck with 3, and Myers with a big three-point bucket in that second quarter as well. So if the Greenbacks can pick up where they left off in that second quarter, only were outscored 15-13 in that second quarter, so they hung right there with the Eagles in that second quarter.
Just going to have to take care of the basketball. That would be the number one key on the second half, is to just take care of the ball.
It will be Eagle ball to start this second half. Going left to right on your radio dial. Working around the perimeter. We've seen both styles of play from this Eagle offense. The patience to set the offense up and get the look they want, and also they like to get out and run when they have the opportunity. A three-second violation.
Yeah. Hey, there's the first stop for the girls. See if they can capitalize it on the offensive side.
Well, you've got to think in this second half, though, the Eagles have the fresher legs. We saw in the first half 10 players made their way into the ballgame for Coach Maxwell versus 6 for the Greenbacks. Looking for Winkelpleck at the free throw line. A quick turn and fire. Sowers, kick out. McAllister will try a 3, in and out, doesn't fall. Winkelpleck again keeps it alive, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Oh, man, in and out.
It was a good look from Lakin in the corner.
Good job by Sowers and Winkelpleck fighting for those boards underneath.
Meta Maxwell picks up her second. Maxwell only with 4 points in that first half, but she is the leader on this team. About everything that offense wanted to do, it went through Meta Maxwell's hands. First free throw from Winkelpleck doesn't fall. Second one, got that one to go. Hughes trying to jump that inbounds. Couldn't save it. Eagles coming back the other way. Batchman down near side into the corner. Widener gets rid of it. They'll try the other corner. Maxwell going to try a 3. That one in and out. Similar to what we saw from McAllister.
Another good job by Sowers on the box out on the 6'2 player.
Hughes with a double team waiting for her when she crosses half court. Gets it up ahead to Winkelpleck. Winkelpleck looking for Forsberg. Some trouble off the knee of Forsberg before it went out of bounds. That's that pressure from the Eagle defense, just rushing the Greenbacks and having to move at a little quicker pace than what they want to.
On the upside of it, that's 2 back-to-back stops for the Greenbacks on the defensive side.
28-17 your score, 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. Eagles on top. Now back to the patient, slow, set up the offense. Maxwell penetrate, kick out, and a reach-in foul. Boy, if that's on Forsberg, that's going to be 4.
I hope it's on McAllister.
Yep, and they do get McAllister, only the second on McAllister. Forsberg playing with 3 fouls coming out of the halftime mark for the Greenbacks. Hughes with 2, McAllister now with 2. And a 3-point shot. This one spins around into the hands of Hughes on the defensive rebound. Forsberg, the rip through, now finds Winkelpleck. Double team comes, Winkelpleck gets rid of it to McAllister. Skip pass to Hughes in the corner, a quick fire for 3. Front of the rim, long rebound into McAllister's hand. Sowers under the bucket, kick out, tipped around, and it's the Eagles coming away with it. Out front running, Widener to the lane, and Winkelpleck, again, the fast break foul by Winkelpleck is going to send Bryn Widener to the free throw line.
Picked up her second.
Second team foul of the period. Widener been to the free throw line twice where she's gone 3 of 4. Doesn't get that one to go. Second shot, that one falls for Widener. Greenbacks up ahead to Hughes, trying to take it baseline into traffic. Shot falls short. Schlesinger there, tough to get into her, and now the Eagles push it up ahead. McAllister, the lone Greenback, back to defend, and the Eagles play it to perfection. Widener, another bucket. Winkelpleck in the far corner. Skip pass to Hughes, jumped in front of Widener. Cannot save it, and it'll go back to the Greenbacks. Greenbacks caught a break on that one. Looked like the Eagles were going to have another transition opportunity. Myers going to come in now for Sowers. Hughes to inbounds. Into Winkelpleck. The Eagles recover, and the Greenbacks have to kick it out. Winkelpleck not able to take advantage of getting it down in the paint. McAllister trying to go baseline. Sealed off, and
3 seconds.
A 3-second call on the far side.
Winkelpleck in the lane for 3 seconds.
Empty possession for the Greenbacks, not able to get a shot off. Eagles lead at 31-17, 4:45 to play here in the third. Reverse it on the baseline now, kick back up top, Joyner. She'll go into the corner. Shot up, doesn't go. Rebound kicked out to Widener. Dribble drive in, that one front of the rim. Schlesinger and Winkelpleck fighting for it, and tipped off the knee of Schlesinger. It'll go to the Greenbacks.
Another great job by Winkelpleck underneath, just not giving up on that ball and fighting for it.
The 11th player now in for Coach Maxwell, and Reagan Wirtz. Myers trouble in the corner, gets rid of it. Good look to Winkelpleck down low, but can't handle the hot pass. Out to Hughes. Three-point shot, front of the rim, doesn't fall. Eagles trying to get out and run. Wirtz on the far side. Kick out to the trailer. Now they find Schlesinger down low, and a travel as she tried to spin and get position.
That was a great job by Myers and McAllister on the defensive rebound for the Ellenwood, getting back all the way to stop that transition and force the turnover.
And a shift change for Coach Maxwell.
There's 5 of them.
5 in, 5 out. What a luxury to have. Fresh legs coming onto the court. 3:55 to play here in the third. 31-17, Eagles lead it. Hughes takes it left side. Good look down to McAllister. Double team there, has to kick it out to Forsberg and sails it over the head of Hughes.
Yeah, just a little rushed right now.
They're trying to get Hughes open for that three-point look. Not able to do it that time, and the Eagles coming back the other way. Jacobs into the corner to Widener. Widener left open, dribble drive in, and Winkelpleck rips it away. Gets it to Hughes. Hughes up ahead to Forsberg. Forsberg dribbles into traffic, no whistle. Shot sails over the rim, and it's going to go to the Eagles. That's where you'd like to see Forsberg just pull up and shoot that jumper. She had about 2 feet of separation before she closed that gap herself, trying to get to the rim, which I like that take as well. Widener on the other end. Forsberg comes away with it, and a walk as she tried to come out of her step. She was looking to get out and run.
The Greenbacks have really been doing a good job on the defensive side. It's just on the offensive side not being able to capitalize on it.
So 3:07 to play here in this third quarter. Really a slow start for both teams coming out of half. Eagles have scored 3, the Greenbacks 1. Three-point shot from the corner, doesn't go. And a push off underneath, fighting for that loose ball.
I believe it was on the backside rebound.
Found the Eagles, number 12, Reese Stickney. Her first. 2 seconds.
Got 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Let's see if the Greenbacks can't go on a little bit of a run.
Hughes top of the key and throws it away. Pressure not only in Hughes' face, but on Winkelpleck.
Yeah.
That's who she was looking for.
Against this Ellenwood team, you're really going to have to make crisp passes, and then the receiver is going to have to go meet the pass. They can't let the ball come to you.
Eagles working it around the perimeter. A little smaller lineup for the Eagles with Schlesinger not on the court right now. Maxwell, top of the key, kick out, three-point shot, and that jump stop. The travel will take the bucket off the board.
It was a big break for the Greenbacks.
Avery Panning from the corner knocked it in, but that little hop step.
We've seen Hope Hughes get called for that a time or two.
B. Hughes now across midcourt, and a reach-in foul from Panning. She picks up her first.
Panning is the lone freshman for the Eagles on the lineup.
Greenbacks come in to Myers. Picks it up at half court, needs some help, looking for Hughes, but jumped in front of. Now a 3-on-1 break for the Eagles. Go left side, McAllister defends it, but gonna pick up her third foul. Good defense by McAllister though. Don't let the shot get off if you're gonna commit that foul.
That's another example on the offensive side of having to make crisp passes and go in and meet the pass. Ellen was just doing a great job of really denying.
First free throw falls for Bennett Jacobs. First point of the night for Jacobs. Has another chance here. Second free throw on the way. She goes 2-2 at the free throw line. 33-17 your score now. Eagles on top. Hughes trying to create some offense herself. Dribbles into the double team, and she'll go to the free throw line. Tough shot.
They're kind of setting up a ISO offense pretty much, just trying to spread everybody out and let Hope Hughes go one-on-one. Earlier they were trying to do a two-man game between Hughes and Winklepleck.
Panning picks up her second foul on that shooting foul, and Hughes knocks the first down at the free throw line. Coach Maxwell going to take a timeout. 2:04 to play, 33-18. Eagles on top. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back. Third quarter action here on Thunder Country. The Lady Greenbacks trailing 33-18, 2:04 to play, and Hughes with another free throw here. Knocked down her first before the timeout came from Coach Maxwell, and knocks down her second. Hughes with 12 points on the night, leads all scorers, and nearly comes away with the steal. Eagles to inbounds, in front of their own bench. Maxwell going back and forth, top of the key with Batchman. And Batchman comes and gets it, goes far side to Widener. Maxwell was looking to get open in the corner. Good front by Sowers, tips it into Myers' hand. Up ahead to McAllister. Race to the baseline, has to kick it out. Myers to Winklepleck now on the perimeter. Greenback's looking for something to open up. Hughes working in the paint, trying to get open off a screen. Greenbacks can't find her. Sowers through the double team, doesn't fall. And Widener with the rebound. Eagles reset. Widener on the left perimeter. Come back around Batchman. Now Widener going to dribble drive in, has a seam. Shot up and tipped off of Sowers.
Yep, I believe McAllister got a little hand on the shot.
Fell short, didn't hit anything. Sowers and Schlesinger fighting for that rebound, and I'm going to say tipped out of bounds. Winkelpleck fighting for that and fell off balance a little bit, and the travel. The Eagles going to get the ball back underneath their own bucket on the baseline. 55 seconds to play. They're on top 33-19. Goes up high to Schlesinger. Good block by Hughes. Stays with the Eagles. Maxwell top of the key, into the corner now. It's just that perimeter movement. Now they find Schlesinger, turns, fires, hits.
Julia Schlesinger.
35-19 with 30 seconds remaining in the third period.
Hughes gonna have to work to get this ball across midcourt. They do. Find Myers in the corner. Hits another three. Emery Myers knocks one down.
Got to get back on D.
Of the night. And there it is. The Eagles back in a hurry. Greenbacks get back to prevent the easy bucket. Looking for Schlesinger on that low block. Another bucket for Julia Schlesinger. Back-to-back possessions.
5 seconds left. Got to shoot.
Hughes up ahead. McAllister, a high three off the back rim, does not go. And the Eagles will take a 37-22 lead into the fourth quarter when we return with more Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action begins now. 37-22, Eagles on top. And the Greenbacks outside of that first quarter have played this Eagle team pretty good. Only outscored by 2 points in both the third and the second quarter, but still trying to recover from that slow first quarter start. It will be Greenback ball. Myers on the perimeter. McAllister comes out to help. Back to Myers. Sowers trying to post up down low, but the Greenbacks can't find a way to get it to her. Now Hughes will cut into the lane. Jump stop, left hand finish, but doesn't go. Winkelpleck, now Sowers. Third chance, fourth chance doesn't fall, and finally Schlesinger gets her hands on it. And the Eagles back running. Boy, 3 good looks for the Greenbacks that time. Just couldn't take advantage of it. Maxwell the drive to the lane, backside rebound, blocked by McAllister. Gonna say had some contact on there. Boy, it looked good. McAllister picks her 4th up. You've got Forsberg playing with 3, Hughes and Winkelpleck also playing with 2. And at the free throw line, first shot falls. Reese Stickney, 3 of 3 at the free throw line today. Second free throw, got that one to fall as well. Stickney 2 of 2 at the free throw line, a perfect 4 of 4 on the afternoon. Myers in the corner, gonna dribble back top of the key to Forsberg. Forsberg nearly loses it from the pressure of Widener. Hughes off the screen, she'll fire. Got it to fall. Hope Hughes, another big one.
I think that's where the Greenbacks are right now. If you got an open shot, take it.
And Hughes with 15 points on the night for the Greenbacks, trying to get them back into this ball game. They trail at 39-25, 6:35 to play. Into the paint, jump stop, turns, and Stickney knocks it down. Stickney with all 4 points for the Eagles this fourth quarter. Can Hughes continue to build on that hot hand? Sowers at the elbow, turns, and a whistle go against Sowers.
No, yeah.
Excuse me, for Sowers.
Yeah,
Sowers'
there
favor.
you go. Yeah.
Stickney picks up the foul. For as aggressive as this Eagles team is, you mentioned it earlier, they don't foul a lot. They play really clean, aggressive defense. Forsberg after the inbounds, back to Hughes in the corner. Forsberg top of the key, trying to go back to Myers. And Widener out front running on the other end, an easy lay-in for 2. Hughes trying to take a tough shot. Winkelpleck, backside rebound off the hands of Schlesinger. It'll stay with the Greenbacks as 3 in, 3 out for Coach Maxwell here at the 5:46 mark. And the Eagles on top 43-25. Hughes high into the backcourt. Myers gonna fire, top of the key, front of the rim, falls just short. Maxwell there for the rebound, pushing it up ahead. Wirtz not able to take advantage of the 2-on-1 fast break.
Yeah, it was a good job by Myers and Forsberg to get back and at least deflect the ball out of bounds.
It'll stay with the Eagles, but takes a point off the board. Maxwell to inbounds on the baseline. Goes up high to Wirtz. Tipped around, Eagles stay with it. Widener in the corner, nothing there. They'll reset. Maxwell open, top of the key. 3-point bucket short. Forsberg pulls down the board. 5:18 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hope Hughes and this Greenback team trying to get back in it any way possible. Winkelpleck on the perimeter. She'll drive into the paint, nothing there. Hand off to Hughes. Hughes through a lot of contact, does not finish.
I think they made him miss a foul and a walk.
And now it's the Eagles on the other end, taking advantage of the mismatched and outnumbered Greenbacks.
Coach Stroyan using the full timeout.
4:50 to play, and the Eagles with their biggest lead of the afternoon, 45-25. We'll be back in 60 seconds. More Greenback basketball.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt, Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Welcome back, fourth quarter action, 4:50 to play, coming off of the full timeout from head coach Stroyan. The Greenback ball, Forsberg bringing the ball up the court. Greenbacks trail by 20. Winkelpleck kick out Myers. Comes back Forsberg, top of the key. Nothing there. There's that pressure defense. Good feed into Sowers. And a whistle on the floor. Sowers trying to dribble through that triple team that eventually came. Foul will go against Meta Maxwell. She'll pick up her third. Only the second team foul of the period for the Eagles. Greenbacks come in from the inbounds. Hughes, a good look from the corner. Falls short. Forsberg, kick back out. Hughes gonna try another one. Falls short again. Forsberg does a good job keeping it alive. Kick out, Myers gonna try this time. That one's short as well. And eventually, the Eagles pull it down. Out front running now, Wirtz was behind everybody, and an easy bucket. Well, no one saw her back there. And those three-point shots by the Greenbacks, those are just tired legs.
Those were good looks.
All three of them falling short. Eagles on top 47-25. Myers top of the key. Greenbacks just haven't had a good answer for this defense of the Eagles in your face. That time, Sowers under the rim. That's how you answer. Sowers, her first bucket of the night, comes at the 3:30 mark here in the fourth quarter. Makes it a 47-27 ball game. Eagles lead it. Eagles being patient, working it around this Greenback 2-3 zone. Now find a look. Maxwell cutting to the bucket. She'll go to the free throw line. Sowers will pick up her second foul. So Maxwell at the free throw line. First shot does not go. Maxwell 0-3 at the free throw line.
As Kinley Hildebrand sees her first action of the evening alongside Lainey Ritz in for the first time as well.
Second free throw, that one goes.
Second for the Eagles, number 25, Avery Manning.
.305 to play here in this fourth quarter. Forsberg running the offense for the Greenbacks. Hildebrand, a double dribble. Thought it was poked away. I think she thought she still had her dribble after that poke away. They're going to say it was not a poke, so a turnover on the Greenbacks, and it looks like a timeout coming from head coach Maxwell. 2:56 to play here in the fourth. We'll take one with him and be back in 60 seconds here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Need proof that Pratt has something for you? Living in Pratt is second to none with a fitness center, added new wings on an already impressive regional medical center, even an art museum. Pratt has dynamic downtown shopping, lots of hunting and fishing, and over 200 acres for outdoor lovers. Pratt is a great place to work and raise a family with beautiful older homes and new developments. Progressive, proud, and visionary. Proof that Pratt has something for you.
Welcome back, fourth quarter action, 2:48 to play. Greenbacks trail at 48-27. Schlesinger underneath, tough shot and gets it to fall. So a couple different strategies here. The Greenbacks have brought in some of their younger players that haven't played yet this afternoon. Meanwhile, in that timeout, Coach Maxwell subbing back in his starters to close out this ball game. Myers baseline drive. Has to kick it back out to Forsberg. Bobbled around, needs some help. Double team coming, and over the head of Hildebrand. Out of bounds.
2:14 left in the fourth quarter here. Ellenwood on top 50-27.
That's their biggest lead of the night. Greenbacks had got themselves back in this game a little bit late in the third quarter. Forsberg puts that one in the air, and the Greenbacks come away with it. McAllister running. Far side. Bounce pass down low to Ritz. Ritz to Forsberg. Hildebrand will try a shot from the elbow. Got it to go. Kinley Hildebrand knocks one down. 29-50. Eagles on top. Looking for Schlesinger in the paint. Tipped around. Hildebrand comes away with the steal. Now the Greenbacks up ahead. Forsberg gets it back from Hildebrand. Skip pass to Myers, top of the key.
Like to see somebody get downhill. Needs some movement.
McAllister picks it up, throws it into trouble and into the hands of Reese Stickney. Eagles with another forced turnover. Stickney thought about the three. Entry pass to Schlesinger, turns, and she'll go to the free throw line. Lainey Ritz pick up her first foul of the ball game. Schlesinger at the free throw line, knocks the first down. Second free throw goes. 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Goes Julia Schlesinger. Leads both teams 17 points on the night for Schlesinger. More substitutions for Coach Maxwell. Hildebrand on the other end, back to Myers. Up top finds Forsberg. Good outlet. Hildebrand fires another one and knocks it down.
Good ball movement.
Hildebrand with 2 buckets coming in late in this fourth quarter. Playing on a short clock, 45 seconds to go in this ball game. Myers with the reach-in foul.
Foul the Greenbacks, number 3, Emery Myers.
First personal on Myers, 4th team foul for the Greenbacks. Joyner to inbounds, gets it in safely. Top of the key, skip pass, Panning, baseline drive. And a whistle from Ritz on the shot will send Panning to the free throw line. Ritz picks up her second, 15th foul on the Greenbacks. And Avery Panning will go to the free throw line.
This is a very good free throw shooting team. I don't know what their percentage is tonight, but they have not missed very many.
No, they just a good all-around team. They just play basketball the right way and efficiently. Panning goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Myers steps in, foot on the line, a 2-point bucket for Emery Myers. Myers having a good night for the Greenbacks. She's got 8 points, and on the other end trying to answer. Shot looked like it was blocked by Myers. Under 10 to go. McAllister back the other way for the Greenbacks. Myers in the corner. Drives baseline, kick out. McAllister gonna fire a buzzer 3 off the glass, no good. And the final score will be the Ellenwood Eagles stay perfect, move to 11-0 with a 54-33 win over your Pratt High Greenbacks. So the Eagles move on to the winner's side of the bracket. The Greenbacks will find themselves on the consolation side. We'll sort that bracket out with times and all of that when we come back with the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show when we return here on Thunder Country.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable, pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Ray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care. caring for your family close to home.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks fall 54-33 in the opening game of this 2026 Hoisington Winter Jam. A lot of things to talk about in that first game. You knew it would be a tough one coming in for the Greenbacks. Ellenwood 10-0 coming into this ball game, and you knew they had some depth, but you had no idea they had
that much.
They were as deep as they went. 10 players playing a lot of minutes. It wasn't the occasional come in for a little bit or the last 2 minutes of the game is when you saw a lot of those minutes. It was from start to finish. Coach Maxwell really with a deep rotation, able to keep fresh legs on the court at all times.
And it showed, they got up and down the court really well, and I'm sure that's in their mindset, having that many players. Like, hey, we're going to get out and run. We're just going to outrun everybody, and they did a good job of that. One thing I am going to take away from the night is we started off slow, getting down 13-3 after the first. But then, the girls kind of settled in and hung with them. In the second and third quarters, I thought they did a fantastic job of playing good defense, getting stops. We kind of got stalled on offense a little bit, but they held with them. They didn't let the lead grow. In the fourth quarter, I think the legs caught up with us, and they kind of piled it on again.
Yeah, you could see it, just the difference in how the players were used. The Ellenwood team so fresh in that fourth quarter. The Greenbacks, you could tell, trying to fight through it, but you could see there was one possession. We had 3 good looks from beyond the arc, and all 3 of them just fell short front of the rim. And that usually tells you as a coach, boy, my players' legs are tired when those shots are falling short, and just couldn't turn it on. But you mentioned that second and third quarter. Second quarter, the Greenbacks only were outscored by 2 points, 15-13 in that second. And then in the third quarter, again, only a 2-point difference in the scoring, 9-7. That first and the fourth, the Greenbacks coming out in that first and, boy, almost laying an egg, only scoring 3 points in that first quarter, really put them behind the 8 ball and down 13-3. So you give up 10 points to kind of start the next 3 quarters, and makes it tough to come back from.
It does, especially as good as defense as Ellenwood played. They were really up in your face and, made everything tough. You couldn't have a lazy pass. You had to meet passes. They made everything hard on the offensive side for us, and it showed with the amount of turnovers that we had this evening.
Coming into this ball game, you knew Hope Hughes was going to need to have a big game, and she did for the Greenbacks. 15 points on the night, 3 from beyond the arc. Myers also with a couple 3-point buckets. So the Greenbacks knocking down 5 from beyond the arc. And boy, that was what kept them in the game at points throughout that game, was the 3-point shooting from Myers and Hughes. But that defense, the closeout defense and the pressure defense by the Eagles, it made it tough to get open looks. They were on you everywhere on that court. From the half-court line, as soon as you crossed it, you were either looking at a tough double team or man-to-man defense that just didn't give you any space.
They were impressive on the defensive side, and that kind of caused us a little bit of problems. And that's just one of those you got to learn from.
And you got a busy week now. If you're Coach Troyan and these Greenback girls, it's one that you can't sulk on for too long, because you're going to be right back in action, as it looks like losing this ball game sets them up for another 3:30 tip-off on Thursday. We won't know the opponent yet until later this evening. The 6:30 tip-off will be between Minneapolis and Victoria, and the loser of that game will get moved into that consolation side of the bracket alongside the Greenbacks. So we'll find out our opponent a little bit later on this evening, and we'll know going into Thursday by the end of the night who that matchup is going to be. the good thing about these tournaments is you can stick around and watch a lot of these teams you haven't seen play, as these teams aren't just normal teams that we schedule throughout the season. So you can stick around, get eyeballs on some of these teams, knowing that, okay, we're going to be facing the loser of that 6:30 tip-off, and I wouldn't be surprised at all to see a lot of Greenbacks sticking around to watch a quarter or a half of that ball game just to see who you're going to match up against in that ball game.
Yeah, that is one thing good about the tournament style, especially when you get to, that you play before them. Now you get to see which team you're going to be facing, or, have an idea and be able to watch both of the opponents and like I said, just kind of figure it out and get a feel for them, because we don't see these teams.
So the Greenbacks, they'll be back in action Thursday. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll wrap up with final stats, Timish Electric player of the game, and an update on the ham auction buckets for Booster Club. Don't go anywhere. More Greenback basketball here on the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show when we return.
This is Terry from Gatlin Meckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
When it comes to real estate, folks want to work with someone they know and trust. I'm John Hamm with Hamm Auction and Real Estate. Whether you're buying a home, selling land, or thinking about an auction, Kevin and I take the time to walk you through every step. No pressure, just honest local advice. We're proud supporters of the Pratt High Greenbacks and proud to be a part of this community. Give me a call at 620-450-7481 or Kevin at 620-770-2381. Hamm Auction and Real Estate, local knowledge you can trust.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors in Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back to the Maydew Tebow Optometry postgame show here on Thunder Country. Before we transition to another Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show for the boys tip-off, we got to wrap up the action from the ladies' side. Final stats on the ladies: Winkelpleck finished with 4 for the Greenbacks, Hughes 15, Sowers 2, Myers 8, and Hildebrand 4. Late points at the end. On the Eagles side, Maxwell 5, Widener 11, Schlesinger 17, Batchman 5, Stickney with 8, Jacobs 2, Panning 2, and Wirtz with 4. It's time for the Timish Electric Player of the Game award. I think Hope Hughes hands down ran away with this one tonight for the Greenbacks. 15 points on the afternoon, 3 of those from beyond the arc. Just had a great night for the senior.
Yeah, it's good to see her getting some shots in. So that's just going to build her confidence, and we're going to need her down the stretch, and tonight was a fantastic night from her.
Good start to the tournament for Hope Hughes. She'll take home our Timish Electric Player of the Game award. And for the ham auction buckets for Booster Club, the Greenbacks came into this ball game with 32 made three-point buckets and added 5 tonight. The 3 from Hughes and 2 from Myers to take their total to 37. So thank you to John and Kevin at Ham Auction for once again putting on the Ham Auction Buckets for Booster Club promotion, where $5 is donated to the Greenback Booster Club for every made three-point bucket. And with that, get us set for the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show as Next up, the 5 o'clock scheduled tip-off will be the Pratt High boys taking on Minneapolis, a team, another one you don't face too often, but the Greenbacks with their 11-1 record come in as the favorite in this tournament, playing the low seed. Minneapolis, they come in with a 2-8 record on the season. So nothing you can ever take for granted, though, in the Greenbacks. Coach Patton alluded to that a little bit when we've spoken with him. They came out slow last year to start this tournament against a Minneapolis team.
Yeah, that's just what I say. You get into tournament play, and especially teams that you never faced before. You don't know anything about them. They don't know anything about you. And it's just one of those, you can't take anything for granted. You got to come out that first tip-off and put the throttle down and just play your style of basketball.
Greenbacks coming off of a 45-34 win here at Hoisington on Friday night. So a quick turnaround, right back in action, familiar territory right here on this same court. A different opponent this time, though, and against the Lions. And they'll be going against head coach Trenton Brubaker, who those 2 wins, Ellsworth and Lions, the lone wins on the season. And when you look kind of on the court and up and down their roster, the Greenbacks should have the size advantage coming into this matchup with what they could put in the paint versus what you see on the roster for the Lions. Nobody that looks like they'll be able to challenge, Morrell and Schmidt and DeMuth down low, some of those big bodies for the Greenbacks that do so much around the rim.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of inside out tonight, probably starting, trying to hammer the paint out. And with how DeMuth and Morrell play that 2-man big game with each other, I look to see that being really effective this evening.
And as DeMuth just continues to get more good minutes under his belt after coming back from the season, a late addition to this season, came back, I believe, the 9-game mark. Only played 2 games for the Greenbacks, so maybe the 10-game mark for the Greenbacks. And you could see it clearly. That first game he was in, that vision of his is something that hasn't been on the court for this Greenback offense. He does such a good job of knowing where that backside player is, that cutter to the rim, those lanes. And so then if you're those other 4 players on the court playing with DeMuth, you've got to know that he's going to see you. If you can get to the rim and move without the ball, he does a great job of finding that open man. So something the Greenbacks should be able to take advantage of tonight. About 5 minutes away from tip-off. When we come back, we'll get you all set, starting lineups and more here on the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Scully with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood. At Pratt Family Dental, Dr. Carson Hopkins and Dr. Stephen Coons are here to keep your smile healthy and bright. From routine cleanings to advanced care, our team has the expertise and technology to handle all your dental needs with comfort and confidence. Because at Pratt Family Dental, it's not just about teeth, it's about family, trust, and smiles that last a lifetime. Call today to schedule your appointment with Dr. Hopkins or Dr. Coons. Pratt Family Dental, where exceptional care meets friendly faces.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding areas electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back to the Doug Ray Chevrolet pregame show here on Thunder Country. About 3 minutes away from tip-off on the boys' side of the action as we kind of recap their season to this point. Last season at this Winter Jam, the Greenbacks 11-1 coming into this ballgame. That lone loss coming to Wichita Collegiate on a couple Saturdays ago in a game that really tested this Greenback team. Since then, outside of that one ball game, boy, they've looked good all season long.
They have, and to tell you the truth, they looked good in that collegiate game as well. You know, Caleb Strong really had a breakout game there of something that we know that he can do. Like I said, they've played very good basketball all year long so far, and I don't look for anything different this evening.
Greenbacks will come into this tournament as the one-seeded team overall, and seeing where they finish and where they play the rest of the week, another one of those to be determined. We'll let you know after this game. As we mentioned, the Lady Greenbacks, they're going to be back in action Thursday, and at this point, looks like the Greenbacks, they could be going split travel from here on out after the girls not able to pick up that win in game one. Now it'll be the boys' side to try to avenge that loss and see if they can stay on the winning side of the column. A win would put them back in action on Friday.
Friday at 8. If they lose, it'll be Thursday at 5. And, you know, it's either going to be between Reno County or Hoisington. Another matchup could be against Hoisington. That's just going to be a tough opponent.
Those wins keep you in those primetime slots for the evening games, and that's where you'd like to play, as these afternoon games just never have the same feel. They don't have the same crowd. They don't have the same intensity. Takes you out of your routine a little bit today, especially that case. No school today for the Greenbacks, so one of those rare days where you're not in your normal routine of go to school, have your little shoot around, hop on the bus, and do all the normal things you normally do. Now, I know Coach Patton had him in the gym at Pratt earlier today to get him up, get him around, get your feet moving, get your legs warm, make sure everybody's awake on a day without school, and then you kind of start that routine of getting on the bus, get here, but you just never get the same crowd for these earlier tip-off type games, and so you've got to kind of create that energy sometimes within when it's not there externally.
Well, that's because everybody gets to tune into you, Cody.
That's right. A lot of different options to tune in to today's broadcast, either Eastus Media on the YouTube or Facebook side, or the Thunder Country 98.3 station, or the app. We do have the full broadcast of the game on both Eastus Media channels, so you can catch the game on either one of those channels. And starting lineups will be set to get underway here in just a bit. And we will start with the Lions of Minneapolis. In the starting lineup for the Lions, number 2, a 6'1" senior, Grant Rice. Number 5, a 6' senior, Owen Just. Number 14, a 6'1" senior, Tanner Norris. Number 15, 5'11" junior, Max Helgett. And number 32, a 6' junior, Kingston Darnay. The Lions led by head coach Trenton Brubaker, assisted by Jay Macy and Mason Scott. And for your Pratt High Greenbacks, number 0, a 5'10" junior, Hudson Titus. Number 4, 5'11" junior, Kyler Barker. Number 5, a 6' sophomore, Cade Liggett. Number 20, 6'6" senior, Arlie Morrell. And number 33, 6'2" junior, Caleb Strong. The Greenbacks led by head coach Chris Batten, assisted by Tyler Strong and Parker Titus. Looking up and down those rosters, we mentioned the undersized Lions going to have their handful against this Greenback team. The biggest starter in that lineup will be 6'1" senior Tanner Norris. Now, you do have some senior experience on this Lion team. 3 seniors in the starting lineup along with 2 juniors. So they've got varsity experience out there for Coach Brubaker, but they're going to have their hands full with this Greenback team. A couple final huddles from both coaches and their players. Now we will be underway here in Hoisington, Kansas. Lions come out of their huddle, ready to break the court, looking to be squaring off on the Cardinal logo to tip off against Arlie Morrell will be number 32, Kingston Darnay, and it will be Arlie Morrell at center court to tip off. The Greenbacks will be going right to left on your radio dial. Greenbacks come out in the white uniforms, green trim. the Lions in the red and black uniforms. Morrell comes away with the tip, and we are underway here in Hoisington, Kansas for game 2 of this Monday afternoon of basketball. Into the corner, Barker feeding Morrell. Double team collapses. Morrell shakes it off to the rim. Doesn't finish. Gets his own rebound. Put back good. That's the matchup we were talking about. Arlie Morrell taking advantage of it early. Has the Greenbacks on top, 2-0 with the opening bucket. Strong, a quick hand in front of that one. Tipped off of Rice, and it'll go to the Greenbacks. Boy, those quick hands.
It is a very big asset to have.
So many different players. You know, Coach Batten highlighted that last post-game interview between Liggett and Barker and Carlito Lara, just how much they do on the defensive side that doesn't always show up in the stat sheet. That time it was Caleb Strong. Barker around the perimeter. Now far side to Titus. Titus, Morrell comes out to get it, and a travel on Hudson Titus. Gonna call this one tight is the early indication. Turnover on the Greenbacks goes back to the Lions. Bring the ball up court, Owen Just. Just the leading scorer for this Lions team. And another turnover by the Lions, looking for Rice on the near side, and it goes through his hands. Morrell top of the key. Liggett to the rim, and he'll go to the free throw line. Boy, Liggett.
He's doing what he does best.
Man, he just gets downhill. When he gets his eyes on that rim, it is tough to stop.
Kind of resembles the football field. He just kind of covered the ball up, went through the contact, and up strong.
Boy, speaking of football, a good ball game a little bit later this evening as you got the national championship game. And Liggett at the free throw line knocks down his free throw to make the and one play complete. Greenbacks looking for their third consecutive stop here on the defensive side now. Darren A, top of the key, needs some help. Gets it back on the elbow, just working off the screen. Titus nearly comes away with the steal. Darren A at the rim finishes. That's one the Greenbacks thought that they were going to jump in front of and come away with the steal. Strong going to try a three, backside of the rim. Titus flying in backside, dump down to Morrell for 2.
And Titus does that so well, just those backside rebounds for being a little undersized. He gets in there and battles well.
Lions on the other end now trail 7-2. 6-minute mark. Kenyon Darren A, trouble on the court, able to bat it out into the hands of Norris, keeps it alive. Just cutting around, pull up jumper, too strong. Darren A pulls down the offensive board, another possession. Morrell comes flying by, 3-point shot, and over the back, this time Kingston Darren A. Challenging Titus for that rebound, but didn't have position.
Foul Lions number 32, Kingston Darren.
Titus into the corner, looking for Barker, gets it back. Reverse it, far side. Liggett will hand it to Strong. Strong thought about the three. Reverses to Morrell, top of the key. Dribble drive in, and Morrell, well, they're going to say on the floor, I believe. And Kenyon Darren A will pick up his first foul. Couple substitutions now.
Number 2, Grant Rice. Number 12, Brecken Weatherman.
Brecken Weatherman checking into the ball game for the first time. Strong will come in to Morrell, gets it right back out of the corner. I'll reverse it far side, Titus. Morrell comes out to get it, free throw jumper, good, nothing but net for Arlie Morrell. Morrell, 6 of the Greenbacks, 9 points. They lead at 9-2, 5:02 to play here in the first. Darren A picked up by Strong. Goes back up top. Weatherman gets rid of it in the hands of Just. Bounce pass to the elbow. Norris trying to back down Morrell. Morrell not giving him any space. Goes straight up. Morrell pulls down the rebound. Up ahead, has Strong running. Strong can't hang on to it and out of bounds. Oh, it looked like he chased it down in time, and then once the ball hit the court, lost it a little bit around his feet. The Greenbacks showing they want to get out and run when they've got the opportunity to do it. Nearly started for Morrell in that rebound. And a timeout from Coach Brubaker at the 4:32 mark. Greenbacks on top 9-2.
Yeah, so far the Greenbacks are doing a great job on both sides of the ball. They're really working it around on the offensive side, looking to get it down low to Morrell. And like I said, the Liggett's had a couple good takes. And on the defensive side, they're just doing what they normally do, just causing havoc and not letting any easy shots happen.
It's going to be tough for this Lions team to score against what we've seen in the first 4 minutes of this ball game with the way the Greenbacks have been defending it, and not having that big man to challenge Morrell in the post means the offense is going to have to come from the perimeter.
This is something that we haven't seen a whole lot of this year, is Pratt is coming out in a full court press.
You got Morrell challenging the inbounds. Titus and Strong up front. Eagles get it in safely. See how the Greenbacks attack it now. Lara into the ball game for the first time this afternoon. Lions across the half-court mark, break the press safely. Darnay into the corner looking for a slasher in Norris. Nowhere to go, defended good by Titus. Kick it back, top of the key, Weatherman. Now Just has to get by Lara. Lara got a hand in there. We'll see if they give him the shot or they are.
Yep, going to get him shooting two.
At the line, Owen Just.
Just at the free throw line, knocks his first down, his first point of the night.
Substitution for the Greenbacks.
Landon Demuth will make his debut this afternoon, checking in for Carlito Lara. One more free throw for Just. He goes 2-2 at the free throw line, makes it a 9-4 ball game. 4:04 to play here in the first quarter. Strong back up top to Demuth. Hand off to Lara, swings it Titus's way. Passes on the three, kick out to Strong. Strong gonna take it to the rim himself. Nice take, and the finish from the left side by Caleb Strong. Rice on the left side, Darnay into traffic, has to get rid of it. Go back to Rice, thought about the three, but Morrell closed it out nice. Nice step through, not there. Underneath the bucket, a tough shot, can't get it to fall. Demuth pulls it down, and a travel. Thought he had a Greenback on this side of him. It was all red when he looked this way.
So again, the Lions, number 15, Max Elder, number 32, Kingston Darren.
He knew the drill, though. You pull down that rebound, you get out and run.
Yep.
Just had his head turned the wrong way. All of the Greenbacks were on that side. So the ball back to the Lions after that turnover. Just top of the key, quick shot, fires a three. Morrell fighting for the rebound, but Darnay pulls it down. A floater from Just into the corner of the backboard and the rim. Titus pushing the pace for the Greenbacks, now back the other way. Morrell fakes the give to Lara, turn, jumper, backside of the rim. Defensive board by Darnay. Back the other way, Rice in the corner. And for Darnay, top of the key, off the screen. Picks it up down low, needs some help. Titus and Lara nearly get a hand in there.
Yep.
They force the travel. There it was. Boy, you got to be careful
defense,
putting the ball on the court around those two.
Second for the Greenbacks, number 5, Kate Liggett, number 33.
Liggett and Strong will check back into the ball game as well as Norris and Weatherman for the Lions. .225 to play here in the opening quarter. Greenbacks on top 11-4. Barker across midcourt. Liggett kick out. Demuth gonna pump fake. Gives it to Strong. He'll pull the trigger. Got it to go. Caleb Strong. His first three-point bucket of the night puts the Greenbacks on top 14-4, their biggest lead of the ball game. 2:05 to play here in the opening quarter. Helget around the perimeter, picks it up. Barker closes in and thrown out of bounds off the hands of Liggett. They say it'll stay with the Lions. Rice on the inbounds. Top of the key, Strong chasing down the tip. Has to be careful, recovers. Elbow jumper, put back, goes. Tanner Norris able to follow that shot. They're going to count the bucket and send him to the free throw line.
Yeah, Coach Batten not too happy with that defensive rebound on the Greenback side, letting him have a second chance and going back up with it, getting the M1.
And Carlito Lara picks up his second foul, second team foul. Lara will check out of the ball game as Titus comes in after picking that foul up. And Norris completes the three-point play. Barker back the other way. Strong thought about it. Reverse it to Liggett. Liggett puts it on the court. Takes it himself.
Another great take by Liggett.
Just so strong when he gets around that rim and commits to going to the bucket. Baseline drive, nothing there. Norris at the rim. Strong and a travel trying to back Strong down. Strong not giving an inch. Another turnover forced by this Greenback defense as Morrell checks back into the ball game for DeMuth. .1:15 to play here in this first. Feeding Morrell. Morrell slams it down. One step. Morrell, 8 points on the night.
That's just great body control and good positioning on that low block.
Step through and a foul on the shot. Owen Just trying to create some offense on his own, dribbling into traffic.
Got the foul on Kyler Barker.
Just will go back to the free throw line. He was 2 of 2 there earlier. Make it 3 of 3 on the afternoon for Just. Second free throw goes. So Just perfect on the afternoon at the free throw line where all 4 of his points have come. Make it an 18-9 ball game, under a minute to go here in the first. Barker dumped down Morrell again. Baseline, that one tipped away. Liggett fighting for it, can't keep it alive. And one of the rare times the Lions were able to stop that inside threat from Morrell. Strong and Liggett defending the perimeter. Into the corner, Weatherman comes back near side to Just. Just trying to get a step on Barker, and Barker forces the tough shot. Long rebound chased down by Titus. Has Morrell up ahead. Darren A behind him. Does not matter. Morrell takes the contact and says, I'll go ahead and throw that in with 2 hands.
Yep, that's on Darren A's side. You just got to keep your hands to yourself when you're beat like that. He's going up. That was a good look from Titus. Grab the rebound.
A small window of being able to hit Morrell. And Morrell taking advantage of it, his second dunk of the afternoon.
Another point to note, that is Darren A's second foul as Morrell misses his free throw and gets his own board.
The Greenbacks, 10 seconds on the game clock. Liggett to Titus. Back to Strong. Strong got his defender in the air, takes the elbow jumper. Good at the buzzer. Caleb Strong knocks it down, and the Greenbacks with a big first quarter on top, 22-9. We'll be back, more Greenback basketball here on Thunder Country as we head to the second.
Are you a sports fan looking for a great place to grab a bite to eat? Look no further than Legends Cafe, located in Pratt, Kansas, on Highway 54. Legends is open 6 days a week and serves up mouth-watering burgers, fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, and much more. And don't forget about their daily specials. Legends is proud to support Greenback sports and all the local teams. So whether you're celebrating a big win or just need to refuel after the game, Legends has you covered. Come on down to Legends, and we'll take care of the rest.
At Timish Electric, we light up your world with reliable and efficient electrical services. Our team of skilled and certified electricians is dedicated to providing top-notch service for all your electrical needs. From residential, commercial, or industrial needs, we ensure your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and up to code. Contact us today at 620-672-9334 to schedule a consultation. Timish Electric, proudly serving Pratt and the surrounding area's electrical needs for over 25 years.
Welcome back. Second quarter action here on Thunder Country in the opening round of this Hoisington 2026 Winter Jam. And the Greenbacks, a great first quarter here against Minneapolis. 22-9 the lead. Morrell, a big first quarter, 10 points on the afternoon. It'll be Lion ball going back left to right. Pour into the ball game for the first time against the Lions, and thrown back into the hands of Liggett. That ball altered by Morrell. Going up top, Morrell at the rim! An alley-oop! What a look from Cade Liggett. One of the few times Liggett has his head up, heading to the rim.
That was a great pass.
Wow, what a pass. On the other end, Morrell comes away with the steal. Trying to take it himself, spins, dump down to Titus, and Titus finishes. And a timeout coming from Coach Brubaker to calm this crowd down and settle his team down. 7:12 to go, 26-9. Greenbacks on top.
Mead Lumber in Pratt is looking better than ever. Stop by and see our brand new renovations with the same friendly faces you know and trust. Whether you're tackling a big project or just need supplies for the weekend, Mead Lumber has you covered with quality products and expert service. We're proud to be a part of this community and even more proud to support the hardworking athletes of Pratt High School. Mead Lumber, building relationships, building Pratt.
To keep your equipment running, count on BTI for bulk oil delivered directly to your farm. Now BTI delivers 3 times the product, and it's quicker than ever. Our trucks travel up to 150 miles from any of our 6 stores, delivering premium oil, hydraulic fluid, and DEF, up to 1,500 gallons in just 30 minutes. It's another way to save you time and money. Call any of our 6 BTI locations or visit btioil.com. BTI, our family in partnership with your family.
Welcome back. Second quarter action coming off of the timeout from Coach Brubaker after the huge Arlie Morrell alley-oop from Cade Liggett. Morrell throwing it down, and now the Lions trying to answer on the other end. And Grant Rice knocks down his first bucket to try to quiet this Greenback sideline somewhat. Barker into Morrell, down on that low block. They'll reset top of the key. Morrell has a step, nice take, lays it in. Boy, Morrell just doing what he wants to do on the offensive side. He's got 16.
Yeah, they haven't quite found a answer to stop Morrell right now. He's just kind of, like I said, doing whatever he wants.
Weatherman on the other end.
Here comes
Shot
another
tipped.
look.
Here comes Morrell up ahead from Liggett. Can Morrell haul it in? Boy, got it to go. Wanted the foul. Threw it down, but the ball came out of his hands at the top of that. And Morrell trying to catch up on the defensive side. Picks up his first foul.
His first. At the line, Grant Rice.
Well, that transition points all started with Morrell challenging the three-point shot. The shooter kind of got stuck, like, oh, boy, I don't know if I need to shoot this. It might end up behind me, and it came up well short.
First free throw from Rice goes. Strong and Liggett and Barker will come out of the game as DeMuth and Strong check in. Second shot from Rice. Back of the rim, Morrell pulls the board down. Greenbacks back in a hurry the other way. 6:04 to play here in this second quarter, on top 30-12. It's been all Greenbacks from the opening tip. Good ball movement, find Poor in the corner. Reverse it back the other side to DeMuth. Back to Poor. Poor will try a three. Too strong. Morrell can't pull down the offensive board. It's the Lions back the other way now. Down low to Rice. Just goes floating in. Morrell with the block, but he'll pick up his second foul.
Filling the greenbacks number 20, Arlen Burrell, his second. At the line, Owen Just.
That'll send Owen Just back to the free throw line where he's been perfect this afternoon, 4-4 on the day. And he's got 2 coming. Knocks the first one down. Liggett going to check into the ball game. Morrell will get a breather after picking up that second foul. And Just continues to be perfect at the free throw line. 6 points, all 6 of them at the free throw line. 30-14 your score, Greenbacks on top. Strong thought about the 3, left side kick out, Poor. The extra pass to Titus in the corner. Now Titus gets it back, he'll fire, corner 3, in and out, Strong, the putback never even came down with it. Puts it right back up and in. Strong with 9 on the afternoon for the Greenbacks and puts them on top 32-14. White around the perimeter, picked up by Strong. Nothing there, goes back to Rice. Norris trying to back Liggett down. Liggett not giving any space. Left side, White. Again, trying that elbow. Give and go. Greenbacks just not giving any space. Titus runs through a tough screen, just trying to just create a shot out of nothing, and it sails out of bounds. What a defensive possession.
That was almost a textbook possession on the defensive side.
Just never gave that opening that the Lions were trying to create, and that's with Morrell off the bench, who usually is that big man down low for the Greenbacks. It was the quick guard play of the Greenbacks that time. With the ball back in the hands of the offense, it'll be Lara. Up top to DeMuth. Moves it to Liggett, now back to Strong. Lara, good post entry to Liggett. Can he finish? Yes!
Cade Liggett.
Yeah, Cade Liggett's just starting to look more and more comfortable out there on the basketball floor, really gaining confidence and just a strong player.
Got 7 points on the afternoon for Liggett. Darren on the other end. Resets up top with Weatherman. Comes near side. Nothing there. Darren gets it back. Jump stop through the paint. Step through, not there. Gets his own rebound, falls short, and puts it in. First bucket of the afternoon for Darren. Strong fakes it. Baseline drive. DeMuth there for the board. Left hand put back. Goes. And another timeout coming from Coach Brubaker. As DeMuth gets his first bucket of the night, 3:39 to play. A full timeout from Coach Brubaker. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
For your fine dining experience, be sure to stop at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Western Kansas's premier steakhouse for over 50 years. They'll serve you the best with their friendly, attentive staff and home-cooked meal you desire. Also offering a full range of entertainment with live music and karaoke weekend nights. So come for food and stay for fun at Club D'Este in downtown Pratt. Open 7 nights a week.
This is Chris with Car Auction Real Estate. We've been proudly moving assets since 1965, with locations in Pratt and Larned servicing the surrounding counties.
Jamie here with Car Auction and Real Estate. While our marketing strategies clearly stand out, we stand strong on our principles of integrity, transparency, and reputation in our industry.
Whether it be buying, selling, auction, or appraisal needs, look us up online at carauction.com.
Good luck and go Greenbacks.
Welcome back, second quarter action, 3:35 to play, and the Greenbacks on top 36-16. And Liggett chasing down a loose ball into the Greenback side of the court. Liggett comes away with it. The offense sets up. Laura to Barker. Barker going to dribble drive in, looking for DeMuth, and slipped. A rare turnover for the Greenbacks in this ball game. Played really good, clean basketball through this first quarter and a half, and it's translated into 36 points. Lions on the offensive end. White needs some help. Just comes and gets it. Picked up by Barker, 5-second count going. Barker defending well. Just gets rid of it, nearly throws it out of bounds, chased down, kept alive by Weatherman.
Well, this Greenback defense is just really causing havoc for Minneapolis. They're just having a hard time getting a set going.
Norris trying to back down DeMuth. DeMuth with the block. DeMuth will pick up his first foul, and they will say a shooting foul.
At the line,
Tanner Norris will go to the free throw line. First free throw falls for Norris. Morrell checks back into the ball game.
Substitution for the Greenbacks, number 20, Arnie Morrell.
DeMuth will come out and get a breather. Second free throw, rattles out. Liggett pulls the rebound down. Barker right side, hands it off to Strong. Reverse it to Lara. Morrell trying to set up shop down there on that low block. Greenbacks couldn't get it to him. Reverse it, now come back to him. Fought through, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Greenbacks. Greenbacks do a real good job of, if it's not there the first time, they quickly reverse it and then try to get it back and set it back up. Let Morrell reestablish, try to create something as the defense shifts down low. Barker in the corner. There's that shift to Strong on the right side. Morrell gonna pop out on the perimeter now. Barker backing his way down. High off the glass, and Kyler Barker, a great finish.
Yeah, that was a good take by Barker. They're just really patient with it and let everything clear out, and he took it to the hole.
And Morrell helped pull that defense out. When you saw him get to the perimeter, the defense had to go with him. On the other end, Norris, the nice feed down low and off the knee.
Kyler Barker got his hand in there and poked the ball loose.
Another turnover forced by the quick hands of the Greenbacks.
Number 0, Hudson Titus.
Liggett and Strong right side. Top of the key to Titus. Morrell, pump fake from 3, baseline drive, the double team. He's got to get rid of it. Now gonna step through, gets his own rebound, and he'll go to the free throw line. Boy, one long stride from Morrell covers 8 feet of court. He didn't think he was close enough.
On the line is number 5, Owen Just.
Calling that one on the floor.
So Strong will inbounds, goes high to Liggett. Comes back out and gets it. Bounce pass to Morrell. This time he'll go to the line after finishing. Foul goes against Grant Rice. And Morrell at the free throw line for the 3-point play.
At the line, Arnie Morrell.
Morrell, front of the rim, falls short. Greenbacks on top, 40-17, 1:31 to play here in the second quarter. White on the perimeter. Couple dribbles, has to get rid of it. Norris doesn't want it either. Just finds Norris, cutting to the rim. Morrell goes straight up to defend. Lions keep it alive. 3-point bucket, too strong. Tipped around, everybody fighting for it. Strong, Barker, Lions. Barker comes away with it. Dribbles out of the traffic, looking up ahead. Morrell there, Barker, the floater to the rim.
Kyler.
Nice take from Kyler Barker. Once again, just
got
head
that floater going,
the rim,
doesn't he?
Get the floater in the air. 30-second timeout.
Makes it a
Greenbacks.
42-17 ball game.
Not much time left in this second quarter before we get to the halftime mark. And Greenbacks, boy, it's been all Greenbacks, 42-17.
Yeah, you can talk about Morrell's 18 first half points so far.
20.
Or 20, sorry. But you just look at everybody else that's been out there playing. It's been a full team effort tonight on everywhere from scoring to defense to rebounding, everything.
Defense has created so many transition points. Well, we'll have to double check on that 20. I have him for 20. The board had him for 18, so.
I never go against your judgment, Cody.
I like that. That's why I keep you around. 51 seconds on the game clock. A Lion ball after that timeout. Just the jumper from just inside the 3-point line. Falls short. Strong pulls it down. Looking up ahead, finds Titus. Goes back to Strong. Strong going to take it himself all the way to the rim. And a nice finger roll for Caleb Strong. Strong into double digits now for the Greenbacks. Rice trying to back down Poor on that low block. Nothing there, throws it into the hands of Strong, and right away you could see him turn looking up court. Has DeMuth. Defense catches up, Greenbacks reset. Strong penetrates, kick out to Titus. Now they'll reverse it around. Strong gets it back, he'll try a three. Front of the rim, no good. Rice with the defensive rebound, under 5. Takes a look at the clock. Shot off at half court, falls well short, and the halftime score will be all Greenbacks, 44-17, as we head to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country.
Escape into your ultimate outdoor getaway with the help of Uni Landscapes, your local full-service landscape design and construction company specializing in landscapes, hardscapes, patios, sprinkler systems, water features, and snow removal services. They create your dream space by incorporating design elements unique to you and your family. Uni Landscapes serves Pratt and the surrounding area and is open Monday through Friday. Call 620-672-3301 to transform your outdoor space today.
Need proof that Pratt has something for you? Living in Pratt is second to none with a fitness center, added new wings on an already impressive regional medical center, even an art museum. Pratt has dynamic downtown shopping, lots of hunting and fishing, and over 200 acres for outdoor lovers. Pratt is a great place to work and raise a family with beautiful older homes and new developments. Progressive, proud, and visionary. Proof that Pratt has something for you.
Looking for a dealership you can trust? Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt is your hometown destination for quality vehicles and exceptional service. From brand new Chevrolets to dependable, pre-owned options, you'll find the perfect fit for your lifestyle and budget. Their friendly, knowledgeable team makes buying easy, and their service department keeps you running strong long after the sale. When you want honesty, value, and a better way to buy, choose Doug Gray Chevrolet in Pratt. Experience the difference today.
When it comes to your health, trust Grace Clinic and Urgent Care in Pratt, conveniently located at 920 East 1st Street. Grace Clinic proudly serves Pratt and the surrounding area. Family nurse practitioner McKaylee Kirby provides primary care, urgent care, and sports physicals, and is accepting new patients and walk-ins. Open Monday through Friday, except Tuesdays, from 8:30 to 6, and Saturdays, 9 to noon. Call 620-388-3086 today. That's Grace Clinic and Urgent Care, caring for your family close to home.
That was bad. Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. Greenbacks 44-17 lead this ball game, and boy, there's been no slowing down for this Greenback offense. It has been all Greenbacks in that first half. Morrell having a huge first half, 18 points, and boy, he's thrown down some highlight reel dunks.
Some nice dunks
in that first half. Boy, the one from Liggett to Morrell on the short hop. I mean, Liggett looked like he was going to have to take that. Didn't have much time to get the ball in the air. Morrell called for it at about the free throw line, the elbow on the left side, and there had to be some zip on it as fast as they were running, and Liggett put it in the perfect place.
Well, that just goes to show the athleticism that he has, you know, being able to be running down the court like that and catch a, I mean, like I said, it was a great pass from Liggett, but like I said, it had to have a little bit of oomph on it, and just for Morrell to go up and catch it cleanly and finish. I mean, it was an impressive play.
Yeah, it's been an impressive first half. We mentioned Morrell's 18. Strong's had a great first half as well. He's got 11, and then Liggett, who we were just talking about, 7 points on the offensive side, but the defensive side again. Boy, you just can't talk about how great this Greenback defense looks from top to bottom. All those guards. There were some possessions where no shot clock in this gym, but they would have been fighting against that shot clock had there been one, with just the pressure that the Greenback defense consistently puts on them.
Yeah, you know, you've seen it multiple times in the first half. Just they were just throwing the ball around, trying to find something, trying to find somebody open, and they could not do it. And like I said, it just wears you down, and the Greenbacks just doing a fantastic job.
And it's been from start to finish on top 22-9 after the first quarter, and then came out and doubled that first quarter score up and 44-17 at the halftime mark.
I believe they're on pace to, I think their highest scoring game was 71 against Russell earlier in the year, so on pace for that.
On pace for that. You never know how a second half will shake up as far as the personnel that comes out. Now, Coach Patton has always been known his starters are going to play 3 quarters, a lot of times even more than that. You know, these kids practice all week to play basketball games. Regardless of that score, you're going to see the starters in through 3 quarters.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he's going to leave them in through 3 quarters, maybe kind of plug 1 or 2 in here and there. One thing that we have not talked about this evening is the absence of Bo Farrell. I think he's still out with sickness, so the Greenbacks have been missing him for the past couple games. We wish him well wishes and the healthy recovery from him. So
hey, while we're sending shout-outs too, happy birthday to Stacy Strong.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah,
you
happy
talk
birthday.
about coaches' wives and what they do for the Greenback community, and there is no better coach's wife. If you want to talk about the pillar of coaching wives, I got to throw Stacy Strong. That's no shot to any of the other coaching wives. I want to make sure I say that.
You better back up a little bit.
I better qualify that with the statement that they are all wonderful. But Stacy Strong, head and shoulders, boy, she sticks out. So happy birthday to Stacy Strong as we've got a great game here and her son Caleb having a great first half. 11 points as the Greenbacks lead at 44-17. We'll be back with more Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show when we return.
On the basketball court, a good offense is the best defense. You can count on me, Jamie Roach, your Farm Bureau agent, to be your family's point guard and defend you against whatever life throws your way. I am there to handle all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs. Don't wait for the worst to happen when it comes to your insurance. Talk to me, Jamie Roach, today and see how I can help protect what matters most.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Clear, comfortable vision is one of life's greatest blessings. At Maydew Tebow Optometry, Doctors Troy Maydew, Seth Tebow, and Andrew Peaster are committed to helping you maintain healthy eyes and clear vision. Prevention and early intervention are the keys to your eyes, providing that clear and comfortable vision your entire life. Regular comprehensive eye examinations are essential in identifying conditions that can damage your sight. Call us at Maydew Tebow Optometry for an appointment today or visit us at maydewtebow.com.
This is Terry from Gatlin Eckler's Pharmacy. On display in our pharmacy is a nice assortment of over-the-counter items and a wide array of medical supplies, which includes knee scooters, walkers, canes, and bathroom items. We bill Medicare for respiratory supplies and immunizations. Our preferred pricing on prescriptions will get you through the door, and our customer service will get you to come back. Be sure to stop in today and see us on Country Club Road in Pratt.
When it comes to real estate, folks want to work with someone they know and trust. I'm John Hamm with Hamm Auction and Real Estate. Whether you're buying a home, selling land, or thinking about an auction, Kevin and I take the time to walk you through every step. No pressure, just honest local advice. We're proud supporters of the Pratt High Greenbacks and proud to be a part of this community. Give me a call at 620-450-7481 or Kevin at 620-770-2381. Hamm Auction and Real Estate, local knowledge you can trust.
Welcome back to the Uptown Cafe Club DS halftime show here on Thunder Country. 44-17 your score. Greenbacks taking care of business in this opening round of the 2026 Hoisington Winter Jam, trying to put themselves back in the same position they were last year where they played in that championship team, and that proved to be one heck of an environment. The matchup worked out perfectly where it was the hometown team, the Hoisington Cardinals, that the Greenbacks would square off with on that Saturday evening, and whenever you could pull that off as the scheduler or the matchmaker, that's a perfect setup for, we saw it at Cheney. We got that same matchup earlier in the season when you're taking on that home team on a Saturday evening in the primetime game, and the Greenbacks taking care of business here to put themselves in that same position.
Yeah, as far as being a player, that's kind of what you want. You want that environment. You want that energy. You feed off the fans. And I'm not sure how every kid reacts to it, but there's a lot of these kids, and especially these kids on the Greenbacks team, I think they react to the hostile environment.
Oh, yeah.
environment.
We've seen it. They've played in a few gyms this season. That Cheney being one of them. The Great Bend matchup right before the Christmas break. That was another one. When you walked in, you could feel it.
Oh, yeah.
You were going into the 5A schools dungeon, and it was a busy crowd, and the Greenbacks rose above it, came out with that win there like they did in Cheney. So I think it just, sometimes, not that you need motivation when you're this Coach Batten-led team, but when you can find those little things, those chips on your shoulder to make yourself feel like the underdog, it's never not wasted. You know, it's something that you see them come out and feed off of, and still got some work to do to set that scenario up for this week. But the Greenbacks so far taking care of business when they've needed to in this first half.
Yeah, I know. As far as Coach Batten in the locker room, I don't know if he had a whole lot to emphasize. Just maybe, hey, do the exact same thing you did in the first half.
It will be. We'll see whose ball it will be coming out. It'll be Greenback ball to start this second half. Again, 44-17 your score. Greenbacks have put up 22 points in each quarter. And it's been Arlie Morrell leading the way for the Greenbacks. 18 points on the afternoon. Alongside Caleb Strong, also in double digits. Underway here for second half action. It'll be Kyler Barker and the rest of this starting lineup on the court to start this second half for the Greenbacks. They work it far side to Strong, skip past Morrell. Gonna take the baseline. Nice kick out, Strong, three-point bucket, back iron. Barker pulls it down, feeds Morrell underneath, goes up with the left hand, and pick it up right where he left off. On the other side, Rice, picked up by Strong, has to get rid of it, comes out to Just, and just hasn't been able to get his shot going tonight. The leading scorer for the Lions coming into the ball game. The defense is just not giving him any space to create a wide open shot. Peeling around, Just ended up on the court. Again, that Greenback defense not giving anything. Darnay at the elbow, tries to take Liggett to the rim. Good finish. Kingston Darnay, his second bucket of the ball game. Barker back the other direction for the Greenbacks. Liggett comes out to help, gives it right back to Barker, lets him reset the offense, top of the key. Strong, Liggett, back to Strong, pump fake, got his defender in the air, baseline jumper, and it drops. Just the ball movement by the Greenbacks.
Yeah, that was a really good possession.
Just does not stay in anybody's hands. There's no unwasted possessions when they have the ball. Darnay thinking about the three. Now hands it to Hessman. Hessman picked up by Strong. Nothing with it. Resets up top. Rice will try a three. Morrell with a hand in his face. Offensive board. Put back, no good. And a whistle underneath. Strong and Just fighting for it. And
got Kyler Barker on the foul.
Kyler Barker
pick
will
up
pick
his
up his second foul. 6:08 to play here in the third quarter, 48-19. Inbounds, they find Darnay. And Morrell swats that one from behind, but it sails right into the hands of Just, and he's able to float it in. Back the other direction. Strong elbow jumper, left side, front of the rim. Barker there for the rebound. Puts his head down, floater doesn't go. Titus keeps it alive. Greenbacks reset. Barker working left side, skips it to Strong. Bounce pass into Liggett. Backs his way in, and a travel. 5:31 to play. Greenbacks on top, 48-21. A little bit of too much traffic maybe that time for Liggett to try to get his way and square up to the rim.
Yeah, I like the aggressive nature, but there is those times that you have to kick it out and just reset.
Dangerous pass into the corner, nearly goes through the hands of Hessman. Get it back up top to Rice. Bounce pass in, Titus with a hand on it, but they're gonna say he was the last to touch it.
Checking in for the Greenbacks, number 22, Landon DeMuth, number 23.
DeMuth and Lara will check in for Liggett and Barker for the Greenbacks. Just fadeaway jumper at the elbow, falls short. Lara pulls down the board for the Greenbacks. Up ahead to Strong, right side, the oop! Morrell couldn't handle it. Sails through his hands, good look. Had to go below the rim to get it though. Lions back the other way. Morrell nearly tipped that one out front. Titus now with a hand on it, back the other way. Has Morrell trailing. Titus going to take it himself, and he'll go to the free throw line for the and one. Heads up play by Titus just to put his head down, get to the rim. Not worry about the trailing Arlie Morrell because you had him in your peripheral.
He looked back and seen him, but he made the right call. There was too much traffic, and he just like, I'm just going to take this one myself, and it was a great finish.
It was not the time and situation for the oop off the backboard. Titus at the free throw line, knocks that one in. A three-point play capped off by Hudson Titus. Puts the Greenbacks on top, 51-31. 4:35 to play here in the third. Titus with the quick hands nearly comes away with the steal on Norris. Norris picked it up and needs some help. Finds Darren cutting to the bucket. Just double team, step through, well short into the hands of Strong. Finds Morrell. Well, you could see him loading up for it, and Morrell slams that one down. He knew that was coming from the time he entered the three-point arc. Now the Greenbacks back to defend. Norris on the baseline, nothing there. And a timeout from Coach Brubaker to avoid the 5-second call on the baseline. 3:59 to play. Greenbacks on top, 53-21. A full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on Thunder Country.
It's a fact. A custom cow mineral does not have to cost more. Actually, it might be just what you need to improve your cow herd. The friendly and helpful professionals at Extra Factors and Pratt are available to sit down and discuss your operations needs and goals. From custom protein supplements and liquid protein to bulk commodities and possible mineral formulation. Find it all at Extra Factors. Call 620-672-5616 and speak with Levi Macbeth for all your nutritional needs. Extra Factors. We put the extra into cattle nutrition.
This is Jeff.
And Jared.
At Intergreen Services, proud supporter of the Pratt Greenbacks.
Around here we say one call fixes it all. From HVAC, plumbing, septic, electrical, and even water well service. We're your hometown team you can count on, just like the Greenbacks on game day.
We're proud to stand behind our athletes, our school, and our community.
So when something needs fixing at home, call Intergreen at 620-672-2338 or visit intergreenservices.com.
Intergreen Services, neighbors helping neighbors, always cheering for the Greenbacks.
Welcome back, third quarter action, 3:59 to play. Coming off a timeout from Coach Brubaker to try to slow this Greenback team down. Into the paint and a whistle. Boy, Morrell straight up the whole time there, and he looks over just as bewildered as we are.
Picked up his third.
Morrell picks up his third, and the bucket from Norris good. He'll go to the free throw line, a chance for the and one. Rattles out, Morrell pulls the board down.
Picked up his sixth rebound of the afternoon.
Titus up ahead, finds Morrell, takes it too strong off the back iron. Just with the rebound, trying to get out and run against the Greenbacks, tough to do. Darren has to slow it down and wait for the offense to catch up. Comes back to Just, top of the key, tipped from behind by DeMuth, but they'll say contact on the backside.
Yeah, a little out of position right there, just a little aggressive. Just trying to deny that high post.
Barker and Liggett will check into the ball game. Titus and Morrell get a breather. Darren going to try a quick three off the inbounds. Offensive rebound and putback doesn't go. Still trying to keep it alive, and a travel. They're going to say Tanner Norris took a step with that before that shot dropped. Take the points off the board, and it'll go to the Greenbacks. 53-23 your score, 3:15 to play here in the third. DeMuth dribble in, kick back out, Laura. Now Laura into the paint, kick out Barker. Nothing there, goes back to DeMuth, gets it right back. Floater, left side, good. Again, that touch shot from Kyler Barker. Puts the Greenbacks on top, 55-23, 2:45 to play. Liggett chasing his man around the paint. Kick out to Just in the corner, not there. Rebound pulled down by Poor. Looking up ahead, has Barker. Left side, poked from behind. Barker now with it in the corner. Greenbacks will slow it down. Liggett getting to the rim again, boy. Liggett just finishing strong. (57-23) your score. 2:09 to play here in the third. Darnay at the elbow. And a travel trying to get by Poor. Poor didn't bite on the head fake. Caleb Strong will check into the ball game for Carlito Lara.
The Greenbacks, number 33, Caleb Strong.
Barker across midcourt for the Greenbacks. Swing it to DeMuth in the corner. Strong gets it back. Back to Poor. Poor going to try a three. Back of the rim. Pulled down by the Lions. Tanner Norris with the defensive board. Up ahead to Weatherman. Far side to Rice in the corner, working against DeMuth. And an offensive foul. Rice with the push-off.
That was a good job by DeMuth. He had to run out to run him off the three-point line. Did a good job of getting back in front of him on the baseline and drawing that offensive foul.
Checking in for the Greenbacks, number 20, Oliver Moreau. Checking in for the Lions, number 3,
Oliver White check into the ball game for the Lions. Just will come out. Be Greenback ball. Barker bringing the ball up the court. 1:35 to play here in this third quarter. Barker comes back to Strong near side. Strong through the traffic, fighting his way.
Should be shooting too.
He's going to go to the free throw line. They get the foul against Max Helgett, his first. Caleb Strong, his first trip to the free throw line this ball game. Nothing but net on that one. It was fun hearing Coach Batten talk about the free throw shooting by Caleb Strong in our halftime interview there. No bounce, no preparation, just get the ball, shoot. Got that one to go as well. 2 of 2 at the free throw line goes Strong. 15 points on the afternoon. Has the Greenbacks on top, 59-23, and a deep three. Up ahead now, Strong out front run and has Poor on the other side. Strong will put his head down, take her to the rim. Caleb Strong with 6 third quarter points now. Top of the key, Darnay in the corner. Under a minute to play here in the third. Right side, Darnay on the post, nothing there. The bounce pass underneath and challenged by Morrell, but playing with 3 fouls, he was being careful. Norris able to take advantage of it for 2. Nothing set up for Morrell. He'll come out on the perimeter and get it. Got to take a 3-point bucket in front of the rim in the hands of Poor. Tipped back out to Strong. Back to Morrell, calling for Barker to come over and get it. He hands it off. 15 seconds to play here in the third. Strong going to set it up with Barker. Feeds Morrell on the baseline to the line, and a blocking foul and 1. Morrell going to go to the line for another 3-point opportunity. Whistle against Norris, his second. Titus will check back into the ball game. Free throw from Morrell, good. 25 points on the night for Arlie Morrell. Short clock, under 5. Lions have to get a shot off. They put it in the hands of Weatherman, tries a deep 3, and it does not fall. The Greenbacks will take a 64-25 lead to the fourth quarter when we come back here on Thunder Country.
Are you interested in building a new home or remodeling your current one? If so, give J.A. Knight & Sons a call today. This is Chase Golly with J.A. Knight & Sons, and we are the area's premier general contractor and have been serving the Pratt and surrounding area for over 50 years with superior quality and attention to detail. We specialize in high-end residential and commercial construction and have now expanded our services to include pre-engineered metal buildings. J.A. Knight & Sons is a proud supporter of Greenback Athletics and would like to help turn your next dream into reality.
Exceptional dentistry, right in your neighborhood.